getting his workout. Daily progress, it don't stop. The journey has just begun. 2 months in. Last week he was struggling with 20 pounders. No, just playing. Face of determination. Ain't no quit in his eyes.
Getting an extra workout in today. Walking out here, springtime. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Go hard if you want to achieve your goals. Keep working. Guys, how you guys doing tonight? So in that last video, you guys learned about my channel, what I'm doing, my background. So tonight, I'm just kicking it around. You know, I wanted to go out for a little drive, you know, get some cool scenery in the background for the video. So came downtown Detroit, just went by the water. A little too cold tonight to stay out there, but I mean, the last few days have been beautiful. Beautiful in Michigan. I think that one day it got close to 70 degrees, you know, just be able to walk around with the sun out, with your coat off. I mean, that's enough right there just to get you out of a funk. You know what I mean? How can you be depressed with weather like that? I just also wanted to bring up, you know, come and give you guys my 5 things that helped me get going on my weight loss journey. One was basically I started with just, you know, going to the gym. You know, my best friend, I talked to my best friend about it repeatedly, like, hey man, we're gonna start going to the gym, we're gonna go to the gym, and you know, I was just kind of, you know, just doing that repeat, like I'm going to, but when am I going to? Well, he convinced me to, you know, let's go to the gym because he didn't have a membership, and I've been paying $20, having one where I could just bring anybody anytime with me at Planet Fitness there. So I was like, all right, bet, you know, I'll go to the gym with you. Well, once I went, and I went home, and I didn't have nothing healthy to eat. And I just ate junk food, and I was just like, I kind of got it going right there. And I'm like, and if I'm going to keep going to the gym, like, I gotta eat. I can't just come home to eat whatever and just, you know, waste it all. You know, waste all the effort and work that I just did at the gym for what? To come home and go eat Taco Bell? You know, it beats the purpose. So basically, what I basically did was I just stuck out working for like 2 weeks. After that first day, I was still eating out at fast food and because I didn't go shopping yet, but I didn't want to go completely shopping, like, if that makes sense. Like, I wanted to get a pattern to get my head right of going to the gym before I went, you know, drop the money on all this healthy food. And then, you know, so what I did is for about 2.5 weeks is I went to the gym. I still ate my fast food, but I started going like to Arby's. I never eat at Arby's, ever. I started going to Arby's and eating the most healthiest sandwich they had. And I think it was like a spinach wrap with turkey and ham or something around those lines. But it wasn't bad. So I started eating that. I think I ate Chinese a couple times, like once a week, even though I know that wasn't healthy. But, you know, I mean, it was better than eating McDonald's, you know, or Little Caesars or something, you know. So I just started with that. And about that third week, that's when I was like, all right, I'm gonna go in on this. Like, I'm feeling better. I can start, like, my body's noticing, like, I can walk a little bit better, less pain. So that's when I finally started going to the store. So my thing is, first thing is just become active. My second thing is, once you become active, once you complete number one and you're active, you're going to the gym or you're doing something to get out of your funk, to get out of your head, just keep doing it. Whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. As soon as you get that pattern where you got to do it every day, go to step 2. And step 2 could be a lot of things. Step 2 could be quitting pop. Step 2 could be, just quitting eating ice cream. Or, step 2 could be, anything, whatever your number 2 is. So you got one conquered, you got that routine built, you're going every day, you want to go every day. So step 2, start doing the same thing. Stop step 2, whatever it is per se, and conquer that. Now I'm going to move to step 3. Say step 3 is the, start cooking meals every day, like cooking chicken, steak, healthy meals every day. Work on that step 3. And just keep going down that line, like the 4, 5, once you conquer that, just work at one step. For me, it was more, 1, become more active, go to the gym. Step 2, start eating healthy every day. I started doing my diet shakes. I started, eating my healthy snacks. I started doing my healthy dinner. I started drinking water. I've worked to my point now where I'm doing over a gallon of water alone. Like, I'm literally drinking a gallon of water plus some. I fill a gallon jug. That's how I know when I've hit my gallon mark. And there's times that I'll refill the whole gallon up when I drink the last bottle out of it that I can fill up. And then next thing I know, I'm out of water again, and I got to fill it up again. And then, then I've started drinking out of that. It's just, what I mean? So that's what I did. Step one was for me to become active. Step 2 was the healthy, drink nothing but water, and to stay healthy on my food, on my diet. Step 3 for me was to quit smoking. Step 3 was quit smoking, because I thought it was kind of, in the first week of like going to the gym, it was like I went and worked out, like I'm breathing good, I'm like, get back in the gym, the first thing I do, I'm lighting a cigarette. I'm like, just went and worked out, trying to change my life, and now here I am leaving the parking lot smoking a cigarette. Like, this is not that healthy. So I told myself, all right, I'm going to go to the vape shop. I went and got me a vape. I'll finish my pack of cigarettes. I was at my best friend's house after the gym. We were chilling. I looked at him and was like, last cigarette. Smoked it. Didn't smoke another cigarette. Started vaping. I vaped for about a month, I would say. I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago already, or a week and a half ago, that my refillable vape, I ran out of juice, my coil burnt up, and I was like, and I didn't make it to the vape shop. And the day before, and the next day, I had something to do early in the morning. I didn't have time to wait around for them to open at 11 on Sunday. So I was like, whatever. I stopped at 7-Eleven, grabbed one of them, the ones you could buy all ready to go for like $15. Just peed off. It cost $15. I smoked that in a day. By Monday night, I ran out. It was supposed to last for like 3 days according to the package. But I smoked it all in one day. By Sunday night, it was gone, empty, not a thing left in it. So I was like, well, back to square one, like, where I'm like, I'm not paying for this. I'm not buying this stuff again. So I was like, all right. Told my friend, I was like, all right, that's it. I was on the phone with a friend. I told her, hey, I ain't buying no more. Screw it. That's my last hit. That was about like a week and a half. gone 2 weeks, something like that. Haven't even hit a vape. So now I'm completely tobacco free. That was my third step. Be more active, eat healthy, quit smoking fully. I'm fully nicotine free. This is the first time. Now I will say I have quit smoking cigarettes for almost a year. For about a year, maybe a little over actually last time. But about a year and a half ago, I quit and everything and yeah, I quit for about a year and a half, and then I started smoking right after I went through my divorce. But I never quit vaping. I always vaped. You know what I mean? So I guess you could say I quit smoking, but I never fully 100% quit because I was still doing vape. You know, and then there was times if I was out drinking, you know, when I was out drinking, I'd be like, you know, let me get a cigarette, you know, because I'm drunk, you know, and you know what I mean? But I've not done any of that. I haven't smoked a cigarette. If I've been drinking, I haven't touched the cigarette. I haven't touched the vape. And I'm proud. And actually, and that was step 3. Step 4 should have been actually step 2 because, but we'll just go with step 4. Step 4 is basically I quit drinking. Not that I quit drinking, but I haven't drank a beer in probably over 2 months. Pretty close, 2 months. But at the same time with the gym. Not that there's anything wrong with drink, but at the time, you know, before my depression, before, you know, a lot of things, I was drinking a little, probably too much and looking for the answer at the bottle, and that's not good for anybody. So I didn't have a problem literally with drinking. It was just kind of, you know, turned into that problem. So, you know what I mean, that's why I backed off. But now it's like, I got plenty of years to sit back and have beers. But at the same time, I want to focus on my health. Not saying that there's not going to be a night that, you know, where I'm going to be like, all right, you know, I ate healthy all week. I worked a lot. I earned a few beers because, of course, I won't have a night like that. But it's going to be, you know, once here and there. It's not going to be a every week thing, you know. And if it does become more than, you know, what it is now, and honestly, it's going to be a minimum of 1 week, you know, a daily thing. But, you know, I pretty much quit that, which, you know, I haven't done that in a while, you know, so it kind of feels great to, you know, to quit drinking and just focus on my health. And then 5 is just, my next step is just, you know, get everything going that, you know, I want, you know what I mean, to focus on all of the above, pretty much. 5, I haven't really figured a true 5 for me yet, because I feel like everything's going good. So I'm going to say like 5 is basically just like, you know, focusing on, you know, getting everything done without, you know, overreacting. You know what I mean? Because everybody knows how it is when you're stressed out at work. You're stressed out about something. You know, you just smoke a cigarette and everything becomes fine. You know, becomes better. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing I miss out of smoking. So basically, my overall attitude is number 5. To try to be as calm to any situation that comes my way. Because if I can be calm, regardless of how big the problem is, that's winning. If I'm not sitting there, you know, blowing a gasket, getting a headache, you know what I mean, because, oh, this is going wrong today, so I'm just going to lash out at everybody around me and just be in a crappy mood, you know what I mean, and treat everybody like shit, you know what I mean, that's not going to do anybody good. So my 5 step is to basically make sure all around me is good. not only that I'm eating right, working out, you know, not drinking, not smoking, putting my 100% health in order, I got to keep my attitude, make my attitude just as good as what I'm doing with my body, because that all of a sudden that's going to, you know, I mean, obviously that's a huge to your mental health, you know, because your head can play games, especially with moods. That's why the gym is so key to me, is because I'll wake up straight in the morning like pissed at the whole world. And the crazy thing is, the whole day before I went to sleep could have been a hell of a day. Like, there might not have been one negative thing that happened that day, or one problem that I had to really deal with that day. Well, all of a sudden the next morning I just wake up and I'm like, you know, screw you. You don't talk to me. Don't even look at me. You know, that's what my head does. So gym is key plus to all those steps, because without the gym, I don't know if I could quit I don't know if I would be where I'm at without the gym. And it's crazy because I went to the gym many times in my life, off and on, but I never had the gym give me this satisfaction every day, and that's awesome. Like, you know, when I first started this, I hated going to the gym. Like, I used to count down the hours. Like, I programmed, because like my best friend was like, you know, work with me, we'll do these circuits. I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? And it actually made the gym a little bit easier on me, because now I'm working out with him every day, and I'm thankful for him. He's the one that got me in the gym. He's the one that, hey man, I'll do these circuits, you know, with you, and we'll work on everything together. And it's really working. Like, I'm seeing the weight loss, I'm seeing the results, you know, and it's great because on good days, you know, we're talking, we're laughing, we're joking, you know what I mean, we're talking shit to each other. It's a great time. But like in the days I don't want to be there, it's great because I know if I be like, hey man, I don't feel like being here, I'm just gonna go home and sit on the couch, you know what I mean, he's gonna be like, no, you're not gonna be a little sissy, you know what I mean, he's gonna force me to stay there. And that's awesome. And if you have anybody in your life around you that, you know, is trying to influence you to go to the gym, give it a shot. I know it might not be comfortable, you know, some people don't like working out in front of other people, but man, give it a shot. It's actually pretty fun because, you know what I mean, you get to push each other, you get to work together, you get better at things you're not good at, and you get support. And not only that, the days where you don't want to go, the other person's going to pick you up and be like, hey man, we really need to go, because, you know, if you don't go, you're just going to go home, you're going to regret it. It's worked out amazingly, and I love it. Like, you know, working out with the buddy is great. So, you know, if you have the option to go with a buddy, a friend, you know, take them up on it. Give it a shot. Because I'm telling you, it works out, you know what I mean? Especially on the days, you know, where you just don't want to go. It's unbelievable what the gym has done for me. And if you're battling depression, you know, or just being overweight, and that's your problem, you know, make 5 steps. I can sit here, you know, I told you my 5 steps and how I did it in my mind, but I can't make the steps for you. But if you're really trying to be active and find a way to get out of your head and help with the depression and help your mental health and everything about it, you know, list 5 things that you want to do health-wise, exercise-wise, and go for it. Don't try to do all 5 at once. Start with 1. Work to 2, work to 3, work to 4, work to 5. And then keep working on that. And then just add to that list. Like right now, I'm on the part where just, you know, becoming a better person all the way around with the decisions I make, with my attitude, with, you know what I mean? If I'm in my head in that morning, I'm working good on not, you know, lashing out at this person, because it's not this person that I'm in my head. It's my own head. It's my own mind. It's my own mental. It's not his problem. So why should I lash out on this person when they have no responsibility to my problems? So, you know what I mean? It's just the controlling, that's the part I'm on and working. And without the gym, I don't think I would have conquered any of the steps that I have. The gym has helped me that much. Like today was my off day. I literally, there's like 3-4 times like I should just get up and just go to the gym. But I know I need that rest. I can feel it in my body, but in my mind, I'm like, no, you gotta go to the gym, So, what I mean? I definitely had the cravings for the gym, and that's a good thing. And you just have to, focus on your list, and eventually it comes down as a habit. So I'm going to end this video with, don't give up. You can do it. Make your list. Work on the steps. And trust me, and stay tuned. All our videos won't be just talking. We're going to do some funny videos. I'll work in a lot more stuff. But I appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my off day because tomorrow morning comes soon. And it's right back at the gym in the morning like always. So have a good night, guys. Thanks for tuning in. And do me a favor, please subscribe, like my video, comment. Like my video, comment. I'm going to put it on my Snapchat and my Facebook if you want to follow me on either of those. But other than that, have a good night, guys. Peace.